the people who walk by and they swear or they're grumpy, do you think that that's honestly going to bring me back into the fold? You know, like, do you think that that's how you win our hearts and minds? Doesn't it bother you at all that a good, let's just go in the low number. Let's just say a good 20 to 30% of Albertans want to leave. Doesn't that bother you? You know, I think it's like 45 to 50%, and I think we can probably get to 60 with a good campaign and win this. But we'll see how the numbers go. But doesn't it bother you that so many of us want to leave? And like, don't you think for a second that maybe the best way to like deal with this situation is what you did to Quebec back in the 90s, right? When Quebec was like going through their referendum, the people held up flags and signs. They say, "We love you, Quebec. Please don't go. We love you, Quebec." And then they basically spent the last 25 years or whatever just giving Quebec everything they possibly could ever want. How come in Alberta we get treated exactly the opposite? How come we're the subject of so much abuse? Like, what goes through their mind that they think that lying about us, calling us treasonous, right? We're following a democratic process. This is a legal right in Canada. The Supreme Court has decided that. The Quebec reference case, man, anybody can read this. But when they call us treasonous, they're actually just advocating for violence against us. And that's what scares me. That's what honestly keeps me up at night, guys. Because I put myself out here with these videos. I kind of started it just a little bit naive, but now I've passed the point of no return. I crossed the Rubicon. And I think that's a good analogy, but it obviously goes so far because Caesar crossed the Rubicon to like defeat the Republic. So don't be quoting me on history there, but there's a point of no return. And I think that a lot of Albertans need to realize this. There will come a day, if we win this, where that means taking down the Canadian flags off of all the government buildings. And that means no more paying taxes to Ottawa. And no more following the laws. We create our own laws. We become independent. That's what we're talking about here. Hey, can I ask your opinion on Alberta independence? Have a great day. And that is a bit of a gut kind of feeling when I say that because, you know, I'll just fully admit, guys, I never thought I would be the one doing this. I never thought we'd be at this point. I love the idea of what Canada was. When I grew up here, you know, and during the trucker convoy, I was so proud. I was the one with Canadian flags on my vehicle. I didn't go to Ottawa, but I drove around with them. And at the time, it was like the people with Canadian flags were treated as traitors. That's how we were treated. And isn't it so ironic that now here we are, right? And now we're doing the same thing. Hi, how's it going? Great. They looked a little young. I didn't want to ask them. I don't want to have too many kids in these videos commenting, but yeah, it's just so ironic that now we're at this point where we were the ones with the Canadian flags, waving them, saying, hey, we want back in. We want to be treated fairly. We want to be, you know, have our rights respected. That's all we were asking during the trucker convoy. And now we're the ones waving this flag, independence. We want our rights. We've been on the side of democracy from the beginning. Remember that, all you Alberta Patriots, we've been the ones on the side of democracy. When they suspended our rights, we thought we had rights. That was our mistake. We thought we had rights in Canada. No, the government can take away whatever they want to call rights at any time. That's the biggest issue for me. That guy back there, he asked me what I wanted to see from all of this. I want to see a constitution that actually guarantees rights that shall not be infringed. Our current constitution does not do that.